to Monty's place and all the things we have in store. I've been doing this for about 40 years, and I have just a wonderful clientele that get me, get what I do, get my presentation, my style, and hopefully my kindness. Lots of wonderful things. I have a plethora of plants and flowers, so come on in and see the store.
Monty is a place won the imagination of my wife and myself when we're shopping for tropical plants and like a bromeliad or various orchids. And so, here we enter.
Yeah, we're inside, and you're going to see a little bit of color at this time of year with the vivid reds and greens and rich colors and a dappling of a bit of light here and there and some civilized music.
Unfortunately, you can't get the scent, the aromas that permeate this magical
Yes, there's a wonderful
store.
Scent, a mingling of all the different flowers and plants. And I bring in plants and flowers from all over the world. I go to the auctions early in the morning. And I have lots of different things in the store, including tropicals, and we have bromeliads, and we have orchids, and we have cyclamen, and right here is a spectacular 5-stemmed Cymbidium Orchid. Absolutely beautiful. Just full of flowers, fresh in, and very unique. And of course, we have classic poinsettias, and now we sell a lot of white and red. That seems to be the best colors for selling now. And we have lots of different orchids, and these are the smaller bunching orchids, which are quite pretty, and we sell a lot of those. And orchids are very easy to grow because you're only watering them once a week. And we have a table over here with beautiful cut cymbidiums, and these come in from the tropics. You can see they're wonderful colors, and they're very, very spicy, fragrant as well. And these are called dendrobiums, and again, these are cymbidiums. Very vivid, vivid colors, and long-lasting as well. Very long-lasting.
Monty, you want to tell us a little bit about the history of Monty's place?
The history of Monty's place, I came to Guelph many years ago, 1979, 1980, and I looked for a place to open an exotic plant and flower store. And I was manager of a large nursery in Toronto, and I thought I was working that hard, I should be working for myself. So my wife and I moved to Guelph, and we opened our little store, and it took about 5 years to get it off the ground. And I wanted to show people that plants were very important and they're part of our environment. Without plants, we wouldn't be living. And so I started creating wonderful European gardens and doing a number of plantings for people, and I did outdoor and indoor. And as I advanced, I went into a flower store and started carrying the more florist operation, which does full service, weddings, funerals. We have a large corporate clientele, which we buy a lot of different unusual plants and flowers and giftware for them. And the store's evolved over the years with weddings, and people come to me when they want something different and a little bit of presentation, and I should say presentation with pizzazz. That's what we're known for. And I change the store 6 times a year. Right now we're looking at our Christmas setting. In January everything goes out and in comes the fountains and spring plants and tropical plants from Florida and California, and we freshen the store up and make it look nice for the next season. So if you want to scan around the store, you'll see all kinds of things. This is kind of what we call our natural woodland setting. All very natural textures of the seasons, greens and rich tones and some rich colors. And this section down here is our more traditional Christmas section, which is your reds, very rich reds. And that's our cooler, which you're just passing. And rich reds and really colors of the season with some nice giftware and cones and mice. And a big seller this year was cardinals, anything to do with cardinals. So you see we've got lots of different giftware for cardinals with cardinal motif, and they've gone very well. And this look over here is our winter wonderland look, and it's all whites. And it's what we call Christmas in the forest. And it's just birch bark and birch bark ribbon and characters that inspire woodland, but with a bit of frosted look on them. So something kind of fun. And we have bonsai trees, and I bring in bonsai trees, and I sell a lot of bonsai trees. And they're all authentic bonsai trees, anywhere from 3 to 15 years old. And they're grown by authentic bonsai growers, and they're in Japanese containers. And we give people the right instructions so they can have success with them. So that's our bonsai containers.
Monty told us that the way to water our orchids was to put 3 ice cubes in it once a week.
Yeah, 3 great big ice cubes. These are anthuriums. These are from the islands. One of the most long-lasting and easy plants to grow. And it's called an anthurium. That's a white anthurium, which is beautiful. And white is one of my favorite colors, surprisingly. And all the colors that I work with, I love white. More orchids, living gardens. And if you pan that section, you'll see spectacular white poinsettias. As you know, white is my favorite color, and they're classic. And a beautiful white classic Christmas tree with some unusual ornaments. This year I brought in some finials, and these are called finials, and they're absolutely beautiful. These are finials. Something that you'd have in a home where you don't have any basketballs and children running around. Right now that wouldn't work in my home, but it's beautiful to have.
We'll just take this path. It's a shame that the audience cannot savor the aromas because they're various scents, various spices.
Yes, there's all kinds of scents mingling in here because you get the orchids, you get the different kinds of fragrant flowers like freesia, tuberoses, lots of unusual flowers that give off different scents, so it sort of mingles together, giving you a really nice fragrance. We have some miniature trees, and we have some succulent gardens. A little bit of dazzle over here with the silver, and again a beautiful orchid in the window, and some interesting characters, and touch of gold. So lots of interesting giftware in all different price ranges, and we try to do things up to give them a real special look when they go out of the store, and a little bit of something for everyone. And on this wall, our final wall, you're going to see a beautiful wreath and 2 owls, 2 beautiful owls in the wreath. And you're welcome to go up close and take a look at that. You can go right through there if you want, or if you want to.
We could do the.
Yeah, make it come in closer on your camera.
There we are.
Owls were the big look this year. Owls and foxes, so they're quite lovely, and that's a beautiful piece that we have in the store. So that's a little mini trip around Monty's place. That's what we do, and you're welcome to come in and get some ideas, and hopefully we can inspire you. And if you want any information on growing plants or flowers, that's my background. I'm happy to impart those ideas to you, so your success is my success.
Well, thank you very much, Monty, and we wish you all the best. And as your sign out front says, an inspirational Christmas. And it is certainly inspiring to come here and visit Monty's place. And I urge anybody who sees this to take advantage of the opportunity to come to Guelph, Canada, and to visit Monty's place.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the very best.